Hey! Welcome back to the BIOMUTANT Gunless challenge, and I've got some exciting news. I have a new pair of COS Porta Pro headphones, which are fantastic budget headphones, all things considered. Everything sounds 100% better, except for myself, for some reason. I don't know how it took me hearing it through like some really
So
tinny...
many motor juice stations still. Imagine when they all still worked. So much go juice. Stunk's
Land here.
fort is right here. Don't even have to look for it.
I don't know why it took listening to my own voice through like really tinny earbuds to notice, but this Blue Yeti mic I have, it's not the best. I think it's the Snowball,
Get out of here.
but it sounds off, and I can't pinpoint it, and I'm not like a sound engineer, so I don't know exactly what I should be doing to fix it. But I'll try and do something to fix it for this episode. Maybe I'll figure something out. Oh, he's got a big head. Want to just die already? Alright, that's
Blasting
it. Just lightning.
bits. That hurt him.
There we go. I haven't done these in a while. Oh, he's dead. Too bad. Alright, where is this captive? If this guy even has a captive. This might be the one without one. Oh, here he is. This looks like the airfield from the trailer.
An aerodrome where the brave got into tin cans that got tossed through the sky.
Hey, I'm glad we're not having to fight those guys. Alright, where is the big bad here? Do I need to land first? I might need to land first. That's something. I guess we go in through here? Oh. Hello there, sir. I don't know why, but his character design reminds me of the Little Prince of all things. That's neat.
They call this the out and about. Look for Sol in these parts. Surprised to see that you've reached this point in your own story. There are so many different twists and turns it could have taken.
What about your story?
His tale is still being written, as is yours. Hard to know where it will wind. With adventures like yours, you must have the most amazing stories to tell. Someone should take the time to write them down before they're lost forever.
Be my guest.
Your stories could inspire others to work as hard as you and do so many amazing things. Maybe even help to save the world. Either way, if you die with your story untold, who's going to know it at all? You need to write it down before it's too late.
What if I'm recording my story?
Says life is like a library. There are more books than you can read in one go, so you have to pick. The choices you make tell us who you are.
Yeah, I wish I could pick more books.
You're not done yet. Just be choosy in the time you have left. Turns out the story for this world isn't quite over yet. Hopefully, not for a long time. Praises you for working to keep telling this world's story instead of switching to a new one. Happy that you allied with the Netra. They found a whole library underground and gave it to him to catalogue.
What was the library doing underground?
They started storing all sorts of things underground when the end came near. Safer than leaving them in the open.
I guess that makes sense.
Says there must be more to this story, right? You shouldn't let things out here worry you too much. Sometimes the heat plays tricks with your mind. So what you just saw isn't what you saw.
What did I not see?
He comes out here for peace of mind. There's a certain amount of quiet needed in the life of a vagabond bookkeeper. He's called Sol for no other reason that he likes to be alone. Sol believes in books as a uniquely portable magic. If the words within are powerful enough, they can take you places you wouldn't think could exist.
Is the heat really that bad out here?
He's not even sure you asked him that question, but he's willing to believe it anyhow. Says he's just got to the end of the book he started last time he was out here and found out it's missing the final 3 pages.
Oh no.
He's been dreaming about these pages for some time now, but he realized that imaginary words are not enough. Concrete action must follow to find them. The pages have been seen out there in the dry hot, drifting like leaves in the wind. If you get them for him, he'll treat you to a portable magic of his own device.
Okay.
Seems thrilled that you see it that way. Pages are part of the most amazing magic after all.
Okay, I guess we're going up there. He looks like a frog, but he's covered in fur. Is this another, like, one of those Wolverine frogs that I keep talking about? I mean, I say keep. The only other time was, like, episode
Whatever
2
you do,
of
do it right, or don't do it at all.
Bug Snacks. That was a while ago. Okay, we need the airship. Why don't we just land the airship on that thing? That would make more sense, but I get the feeling it's not going to let us do that. Oh. There he is.
Now you can focus.
He's cute.
So much damage.
He's very round.
Zap him good. Took care of it.
Very dead. What do we need with all this scat? I don't understand.
A classic.
Oh, this is more of the smoke monsters? Yes, okay.
Charge them. Made it count. Hot metal.
That's a lot of these guys, actually.
Don't give up now. Upshot.
You can stop spitting at me anytime, buddy.
Leave a mark.
So what's this one for?
Don't forget the past. Learn from it.
Huh. This is an air thingy with books around. This is probably part of the quest, and we're just not supposed to be here yet. We probably need to activate something at the main tower. Or over here. This would also work.
Could that be the whirring of a fan nearby?
And now we've got another freefall area. These
Look,
really did just start
that must be the pages
popping up out of
Sol's
nowhere.
missing.
Ooh, that was a close one. How do I catch it? Okay. You really gotta wonder what kind of book Soul's reading if he really needs the last 3 pages for any sort of resolvement in the story. Falling action is usually kind of drawn out for what it is.
Sol says he didn't think you'd find all the pages before him, but he wonders if he let the mirages fool him where you did not.
Are you okay?
Sol says his trunk took his sightseeing to the next level, but now you're the one going places. You'll make better use of it than him. The trunk has taken him places he couldn't have gone on his own, and that's been really uplifting. You should latch on to the trunk. It's time to hit the road.
Thanks.
Hopes you'll make better use of it than he did. It's ready to tote the totals from your tails. Saul can't wait to escape the heat.
Great. I guess I have an attaché case. He climbed out of it like he was an extra from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him. What is the... Oh, it's over here. What's so special about this trunk? Because it's not going to be like, oh, it's a TARDIS, you just have a base now. Although that would be really cool. If you just get, like, a home space after doing this random side quest in the middle of nowhere. And it's inside a magic trunk.
Of a new day.
It'd be awesome. I feel like I'm hyping this up too much. It's probably just a weapon. I don't know what kind of weapon. It could be like a unique gun weapon that like folds up. Are you friendly? No. Okay. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, wouch! Balance is the key.
We are in combat for some reason. Oh, no. Don't fall off, please. Okay. Soul, a back item. It's not a great back item, Soul. What does this do? Yeah, it's not... I don't know what it does. Like, if we had a carrying capacity, I could imagine it increasing our carrying capacity, but we don't. We can carry it however much we want, really. Oh. So it's just a reskin of the helipack. That's... Huh. I mean, yeah, I suppose this is an airport, but this was not the flying vehicle I was expecting to find in an airport. It doesn't have good enough stats compared to the helipack, though.
The trunk is large enough to fit all your luggage, even the memories that made the biggest impact. You don't have to leave anything behind. Sol says he's happy to have met you. Not many left out here with an open mind. He wants to keep the end of the book to himself, but he has no problem sharing everything else.
It's a little rude.
He picked up a thing or two as a traveling man. Just let him know if you want to have a look.
Can I read your book?
Says he wouldn't want to spoil it for you. Heard you found the perfect vessel for any kind of travel, right? You discovered the Ark.
You like to travel.
Declares it's his favorite thing in the world. Next to books, of course. Wonders what an Ark's good for when the world doesn't need to be escaped from, but hey, there's so much to see here too. You helped out so much around here. It's good the Ark found its way to you. He doesn't want to read too much into this, but who's going with you in the Ark?
If Pebble wasn't already on the Ark, maybe you. I do like Soul a lot, but there's one person we haven't met who I know is a shoo-in for the Ark.
The world will be a better place.
Well, anyway.
Understands that he can't ride in the Ark, but he hopes you get good stories from whoever gets those seats. Sol says he's ready to pack up and leave. Insert and turn.
If I was able to go back and change my Ark decisions, I'd probably stick with Gizmo and Gil, but swap Pebble out for either Lobo or Soul. And then there's our mystery character who we haven't met, and I don't even know where they live. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, there's a fast travel spot inside the airport. That's a first. You don't usually see these inside buildings.
Let's see.
Yep. There's an underground area too.
You need to unturn the pipe tightness
One
to drain the
last
flush stool.
Crazy toilet puzzle.
That's the kind of trouble you
Right.
really want to wash away.
Right, okay, we found all the flush stools. What does that get us? Nothing. Okay, well, that's fine.
You need to align the knobs so that they match.
Alright, now do you give us something? It'd be cool to have like a joystick as a weapon. Oh, or just like a whole... I mean, I guess it's technically a joystick. It's more like a, what are they called? The fighting sticks or whatever that they use for fighting. Fans of fighting games are some of the craziest people. They're like wrestling fans, but with
Maybe
the
not
added
much to eat around
value
here.
of video games. Alright, one last bandit
That's
captain.
Froggo's joint. Tread carefully.
He has a helpless soul, despite the fact that we... Huh. Strange. That's probably a down one. Here's the front door. Hello, everybody. Alright, we all know the drill by now. He's showing off.
Short circuit. Right where it cuts. Bang bang. .21 gigawatts.
Alright. Let's Froggo down. All the bandits down. Do we get anything?
Heroes
we get a level up.
inspire in a way nothing else can.
Alright, let's get you out. Could have sworn we already got all the pilgrims, but
This one seems...
I guess we've
It's
definitely
supply.
got all the pilgrims now. Yeah, he's not part of the pilgrim quest, he was just an extra. You know, it's a good thing the Goldblum is really slow, or I'd be more upset about it being locked to a specific region.
Suppose even monsters have to sleep somewhere.
Alright, where is that somewhere game? You have a really weird definition of near. There you are.
Tap hard.
Ow, that was half our health. Let's not get hit like that again.
Middle lifed.
Okay, okay.
You don't have the key energy for that.
You know, sometimes I forget about the glass part of Glass Cannon. Thankfully, though, the game is keen to remind
Well
me.
placed.
Alright, dodge that. Why is all of our magic gone? Let's regenerate for a minute. Okay. You just want to sit there and reposition for all day, I'm good. Okay. So we'll grab this while we're here. Cannot skip that animation.
Hey, this is a chug depot. Might be able to catch a chugger here.
Great. Another one of these. Doesn't look like there's many enemies around. Oh, there's a few.
What a notice board. With those who moved through here, they must have had a lot to say to each other. There's a chug stop around here, no doubt about it. Choo-choo stopped here back before the fuel ran out.
Why use rails instead of roads?
You have to share roads. There's only room for one chug-chug on a rail at a time. Don't just look at the rails, and you might find traces of other things.
Okay, I guess we're following some more tracks. Hello.
You found that track. Comforting to see that old things like that remain. Keep looking for things like that, and you might well find the best stops along with the best trails.
There's a lot of choo-choos.
Back in the old days, they used to move a lot of travelers. Hard to imagine that now. There's more trail to find still. As much as you've discovered, the world is yours to explore.
That was a little awkward. I'm surprised it's the first time that's happened to us. I suppose the game expected us to come this direction? I don't see how. Although I did get here by, like, crossing over a body of water, so that probably didn't help. Well, let's just go down again. I guess this means there's another automaton. I wonder how many there are in total. It's gonna be hard to top the little duckbill.
Nothing simple. It's locked.
Alright, we need to follow that. Where does that go? Over here, maybe? Yes, and that goes... Oh boy, this is starting to get complicated. No, wait. There we go. What do we got? A grasshopper snail? It's called a newt. I don't think newts have tails that curl up like that. They could though, I guess. Oh, here's another big guy. He's got ice attacks. I don't know if that means anything.
Critical. Bangarang. Lit.
Let's try not to get hit by any of this. Okay, we got hit. We got hit a bunch. Come on. There we go. Yeah, not all that scary in the grand scheme of things.
That's interesting.
Is it? Do we really need to be collecting that much poop? How do we get in here? Ah, this way. You're here. Not expecting to find someone in here. Does he also have a fist like ours? Or is it just part of his suit? Because it just seems to show up out of nowhere. Yeah, it just his fist gets magically bigger. Ow.
Good hit. Your key is gone.
Yeah. Wasn't so bad.
You can't really understand your story till it's done. Stick in the key.
Okay. It's another vault. It's a cool looking weapon.
A rush from a crush.
Gong mace. Okay. Time for a second attempt at the radionic. This time we have 100% hypoxia resistance, so we should be good. Ow. This guy's a real pain in the butt to get to. I guess now that we can fly, we should be able to make it over here. Yeah, we're good.
You're harmed.
Okay, we're almost dead, but we're over here. Okay. Attacks, start doing our own attacks. I think just doing what enemies do and using the helipad constantly is probably a good idea for dodging. Doesn't seem to know what to do. Alright. Easy enough.
Gulp in some air. That's a classic radionic. A frequencer box that resonates airwave signals. Back then it was easy listening. Hope it still is.
Alright, can there we go.
Looks like the radionic controls need a nudge to frequency an airwave signal.
This? Or that? Is that not right? Right, because you have orange, then white orange, then orange. I'm so confused. I just want to get it. So maybe like that? I don't understand.
Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency.
Right, but what is the right frequency?
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Right, that would be... that looks right. Oh, no. Right,
Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency.
Like, is that right? Or is that right? Guess that was right. Okay. So I need to find more radionics. Are they all here? No, they're probably all over the place. Yeah, they're all over the place. Great, another scavenger hunt. Let's get this loot and get out of here.
A mountain is the opposite of a swamp.
Thanks, Dave. Another one of you.
Nice shot. Gotta hurt.
Yeah, for a guy in an Iron Man suit, we sure can throw him around pretty easily.
Never know until you try.
Another gun we're never gonna use. And now we're back in Bricktown, of all places. Because there's one last vault right over here. Hello, Bling. This guy was just hanging out near Bricktown the whole time, huh? I mean, that's neat.
Youch!
There are a couple times I can think of where there's just like hidden stuff in like starting areas that you would never recognize until later on in the game. Warframe's good at that, although I'm not going to specify as to what I'm talking about. If you've played Warframe long enough, you know what I'm talking about.
Nice find.
Alright, one last vault. How do we get to this vault? Is it through here? Yes, it is. Is it guarded? No, it's not. Oh, happy day.
Find a key that fits.
Let's follow the vaults. Apparently there's a radio in the bionucleus in the Yerp fields, which I don't think we've ever been in here. So hopefully there's not too many enemies for us to go through.
This must be BIONUCLEUS 7H. Better be careful. The contamination here. Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency.
Okay. Now that I figured out how you're supposed to do these, it's a lot easier. But yeah, this place is just another mutation spot. There's no billboard or any automaton stuff, so we're not going to stick around here. Apparently there's a radio in the Chug Depot we just went to earlier, which, you know, joke's on me for not thoroughly checking it, but just trying to expedite things. There's a lot to this game that's just filler. And no offense, I like filler. This is a perfect game to like zone out to. It's not a difficult open world RPG, but it is a fun open world RPG.
Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency.
Alright, this radio's certainly out in the middle of nowhere. Oh no, there's a house. And it's guarded by a lot of stuff, actually. Okay. Great.
All fire.
Well, I guess I can't run away from every fight, can I?
Hey, nice shot.
forgot I had this tactic.
Crackers out.
Works pretty well.
Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency.
And of course, the last radio is in
A
another
story has got to
contaminated
keep moving
zone.
forward.
It's on the outskirts though, so I don't think we're going to run into much.
It's Bionuclear 6D. Hopefully there's nothing active inside. Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency.
Alright, we have radioed everything. Oh, that's a radionic. That's a top mod. That's useless. There looks to be a fluff hulk at the very tippy top of the map. That's fun. Where is the hulk itself, though? Is it on the wing? No. It's up here? No. Let's check the map. Map is not saying
plenty of
anything
leg room.
because we are not down on the ground where it says that there's a fluff hulk nest. Please tell me about this fluff hulk nest. Game. Alright, I guess we're on our own. Oh, no, there he is. He was just hiding. I really hate disturbing him.
Crit.
I'm sure he hates being disturbed more than I hate disturbing him, to be fair. Oh, yeah. You thought fights were easy before. This helipack really changes things. And of course, back at the Aerodrome, there's a notice board we did not hit, as well as some loot.
Listen to the creatures of the night.
Kind of busy, guys. Well, at least they listened.
You'd think a notice board like that must have had all sorts of travel schedules posted on it over the years. But that's all come to an end. Keep your eyes on the horizon. There should be an up in the station around here. This is where travelers used to get on ancient flap-flap machines and fly high above the dirty clouds. They called it an aerodrome, from what you'd be able to tell from old pamphlets found here.
Well, let me guess, the machines were polluting.
They sure did. The filth from them fell to the earth, so they eventually had to land in it with the rest of us. Look sharp and you'll probably find traces of travels here, too.
Great. Another automaton piece. Like, we don't have enough of those. I mean, I do like all the little designs, but I'm not really sticking with any one of them enough these days.
That's it. No surprise that travelers wound their way through here. Air travel used to be the fastest way to get around. Maybe too fast. You miss a lot of the world when you're buzzing over it.
What was it like to fly?
Some of those machines could fly faster than sound. They made huge booms as they passed overhead. You might not be able to fly out of here, but you can still follow more of those traces all over the world.
Down we go.
The right key could open this.
Really? A key? Oh.
You need
Or
to
this.
regulate the nozzles so they adjoin. Now that's unblocked, there's nothing stopping the flow. You can see a lot farther now. Oh, it's locked.
Oh, we have to go down. Okay. Let's find our way through
Look,
this.
it's a nozzle triplex. These time pasts are still quite common. It's a mechanica that can flux hollow metal to set fluids or gas in motion.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dave, but sure.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Wait, what are you? An eye apparently. He's cute. Alright, back to the sludge fields. This one's definitely my bad. Because I probably should have seen it the 2 or 3 times we were running through here, but I didn't. Here it is.
That notice board is cleaner than just about anything else around here. You're nudging up toward a played-out sludge field. Just follow your nose. This place used to pump sludge from the ground for fuel. If you think the sludge was nasty, it was worse when the Toxanol Corporation burned it.
They burned sludge?
Some of it, but mostly they sent it to plants where they turned it into go juice, and then burned that. You can probably find a track around here if you look hard enough.
That sounds like combat.
There you go. One bona fide track. Even out here in the middle of all this mess, there were things to explore.
Did they drain this place?
Dry of sludge. Pretty much. Anything left behind was either too deep to pump out or too nasty to do anything with. The tracks roll on from here to lands far beyond.
Okay, I guess we're going down here now. Oh, that's what I was hearing. You guys. Well, it's been a while since we've seen these guys. There's color variation, too. Are these, like, the male and female versions? Oh, this one's great. I don't know, maybe there's just color variation. It's a little presumptuous to assume. I mean, pink used to be a boy's color, actually. You know what?
Easy for
Still
things
is a
to
boy's
hide
color.
down here.
Really, it's anybody's color. Wear whatever color you want, except for orange. Wow, there's just a lot of these guys. The guys in the gender neutral phase, like dudes.
Shot through. This rope seems solid.
Okay, now we jump up here. What are you? Oh, it's a little mouse.
You found Hightopper. There's an outfitter and an upgrade bench up in that little blimp. Claims to have strange things from the dead zone.
I doubt it. Yeah, not really. Alright, so there's one last Fluffhulk, and then we will have...
If you're looking for monsters, you found the right place.
Is it, what is the verb tense of extinct? Extinctified? Made extinct? Where is this Fluffhulk? This happens every time. The nest is further north towards the boat.
There are things out there
It's hard
waiting
to hover
for
when
you.
you have the little thing. There he is. Okay. Time to employ our patented hover technique.
Zapped.
Works like a charm.
Right between
Just
the
have to
eyes.
get rid of the rest of these clown raccoons. Alright.
Metal that's scrapped. All was shiny and chrome.
Is there really a boat over there? You're a long way from home, buddy.
Maybe this key will do it.
There we have it. Alright, we have one last suit to get a hold of.
There's a ping dish here. Just the thing for signaling.
Oh. Yep, we got a fight on our hands.
Super effective. Blitzed. Stay away from that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month. To get the ping dish to work, you need to line up the pong paddles for a proper match. That's a match.
Alright, can we
now
do this
you can
first
ping
try?
all the dishes you like. Spin that paddle to turn the ping dish properly. Pingety ping ping, you found a transmessage. You stumbled on the Watchout. You should be able to find Nova up there next to the cloud somewhere.
Stumbled is the right word for that, because I was just trying to get the cold suit before I ended the episode, but I guess the game has other plans. Alright, this looks like the other mad science tower. That makes sense. How do we get up there? Is that a climbable surface? Let's find out. No, but there is an elevator. Okay. It's nice to put a fast travel point all the way up here.
Let's see.
What do you gotta say?
Seems happy to have spotted you. It's hard to peer through the pollution around here, but she spends most of her time squinting at the sky anyhow, looking for twinkles.
Twinkles?
Nini Malik.
Says they're lights in the sky that blink on and off.
Oh.
Lama.
She wonders what you're going to do with all the power you've been building up. Are you going to clear the skies or set them on fire?
Why not both?
She thinks you'd like to see the smog clouds part and reveal the twinkles in the sky. Just think how beauty-filled that would be.
So pity.
When she finds a twinkle, she likes to think it means that we're not so alone. That somewhere out there, even if everything ends here, other worlds might go on.
Halabaje.
Nova wonders if you've ever looked at the twinkles and wondered if you, like them, move in patterns that never change, locked into that nighttime dance. Or can you break yourself free?
We're already free, we just don't know it yet.
Fuko.
Loves that you feel that way. She's not so sure about herself.
Mizi Shukots.
Figures if the twinkles spin on, the world should spin with them. And so it will.
So pity.
Says you always try to make things shine brighter, and she loves that.
So pity.
Says she's curious about why you like the Netra. They tried to tell her there were twinkles underground once, but she didn't believe them.
Those are just crystals.
So pity.
She supposes those could sparkle too, but they're not twinkles.
Mamo.
Says when she talks to you, she gets twinkles in her eyes.
Alright, let's not get too far
She
here.
wonders if you're a dreamer too. Says her dream is in the stars. Her parents even named her the girl with stars in her eyes. Nova.
Mizi Shukots.
Nova says her mum was a rock star and she never got anything from her. But when the stars shone, so did she, realizing who she really was. A being of night.
Labachikato.
But now, she says, her head's stuck in the clouds. In some places, the pollution's so thick nothing can break through. Not even her telescope.
This is not a correct answer. She said telescope. I know that long eye's probably what you guys meant to put there, but both the audio and the subtitles clearly say telescope. What's a rock star? For that matter, what is a star? We've been talking about twinkles.
Nini Malik.
Someone who makes music, but not with rocks. Not what you'd think at all, right?
You make a good point.
Nova says she spotted a twinkle when the night sky was clear. Her father's research claims that a single shard from a twinkle has amplifying qualities.
Okay.
She's convinced that a twinkle shard would boost her long eye so she'd be able to see the stars every night. She wonders if you could keep an eye on the night sky for her.
Shuko.
There's a twinkle that broke through the atmosphere already, so it's not long until it'll hit the ground. When it does, she wants you to crack her a shard from it and bring it back here.
Alright.
So pity.
Promises that she'll show you all the twinkles she can find.
It's an astronaut suit. Strange. Guess we just wait for night. That's a bit big. Yeah,
Don't lose your way in the blackness.
that's a mite big for almost at this thing, whatever it is. Is it a UFO? That'd be cool. Maybe? Looks like a normal meteorite, but it has a puzzle on it, which is a concern. Meteors don't usually have puzzles on them. Oh, meteors also don't come with weird cyclopean beings. Are these supposed to be aliens? It's a neat theory. Matt Pat, get on that.
Burton! Itchy trigger finger. If you can adjust the shards, you should be able to crack open that twinkle and pull them out.
Okay.
That worked. Look at those shards twinkle.
So not only was it an asteroid and a spaceship, it was also a geode. This is very complicated.
So pity.
Nova says it was you the stars shone upon. You have a bond with them too. Otherwise, they'd never have guided you to the Twinkle Fall site.
Gugaruk.
She's
She
a
says
horoscope
you'll
girl.
play a bigger role in this than you think. It's written in the stars.
Oh yeah, definitely a horoscope
Okay.
girl.
You should start with putting the Twinkle shard in the Long Eye.
You mean the telescope?
Gugaruk.
She thinks the shard will be able to amplify the Long Eye so that it's strong enough to see through the pollution fog.
I'd be happy to see the sky.
Kulamati.
Tells you that you're lucky to see how beauty-filled the twinkles make it.
Lama.
Nova says she's like the stars watching you at night.
I don't... Okay, I'm getting some weird, like,
Says
tsundere
you're
vibes from Nova.
Just move it around until you spy a twinkle tumbling from the sky.
Okay.
Turn that the right way.
Oh.
That turned out great.
Yep, that's a star.
Nailed that.
Opaso fuku.
Nova knows for sure that amplifying the Long Eye would have made her father proud.
Fuku.
Nova says she has a stash of peculiar objects from the old world her father left her when he abandoned the planetarium.
Ba.
She's not interested in any of that junk. It just brings back memories of a world that's gone.
Nini Malik.
You'd be doing her a favor if you took some of it with you.
What kind of things?
Nini Malik.
She's not sure. Her father cared about it all far more than she ever did.
Mamo.
She heard a rumor you found the Ark and wonders if you're going to head for the stars.
Of course.
No.
Can't contain her excitement. It's the shiniest thing ever.
Lava kegabate.
Hopes the world lives so you can use the Ark to show her the twinkles.
Ka.
Says it's amazing how much you've done to make things better here, and the Ark seems like not enough of a reward.
Shuku.
Hopes you've been thinking about who your best tripmates in the Ark might be.
So,
I mean, we're absolutely
what we have
offering a
here
seat.
is an opportunity to...
Why? You don't.
If you want to...
But you know.
Lava tikato.
She's about to burst. She's thrilled to be going to the stars with you, closer to the twinkles than anyone she's ever known.
Shuku.
Nova says you should keep your eyes on the stars and feet on the ground.
Alright. Far beyond suit. Arc helmet, okay. Good energy regen, good resistances all around. Not very good stats for a rarity 40 item though. That's a shame. Yeah, it looks cool, but it sucks, so... Great. Thanks, I guess.
Bang Shelter 10E. Toxin will put these all over the place.
Alright, let's deal with these bags.
Lightning up. Great shot.
And you. Great.
Making great progress.
Alright, the last
Smart
suit.
to
What is
protect
this,
your
cold?
melon. Flattering.
Yes. It looks cool. The stats are bad, but it looks cool. Alright folks, that concludes this extra long episode of Biomutant. I did not expect to run into Nova back there while I was getting that cold suit, but hey, I'm kind of glad we did, because now all that's left is, well, one last boss fight in the end of the game. See you there.